And then we've got allegations where people say millions were given to specific individuals I mentioned. And the organs of state say, no, that's nothing wrong. Some were admitting nothing wrong. I think it leaves a lot to be desired. I think it leaves a lot of questions.
Former President Jacob Zuma and French arms company Thales, which is the company accused of trying to bribe him to protect it from any potential investigation of the multi-billion rand arms deal, both unsuccessfully applied for permanent stays of their prosecution. The Pietermaritzburg High Court, 3 judges in all, ultimately finding that they had really not raised any legal basis for their applications to succeed and dismissed both of them with costs. Now, Jacob Zuma and Thales appearing in court earlier this week and indicating through their lawyers that they do intend to seek leave to appeal those decisions. Jacob Zuma faces multiple charges related to his allegedly corrupt relationship with his former financial advisor, Schabir Shaik, who was convicted in 2005 of corrupting him. He stands accused of essentially operating on a corrupt retainer for Shaik, Shaik making multiple payments and gifts, paying for various things for him in order to secure his political support for his business. Jacob Zuma contends that he's innocent, that any assistance that he may have provided for Shaik was simply part of the ANC's policies of BEE. He also faces charges of tax evasion for a 9-year period in which he did not pay taxes, and he further faces a very serious charge of racketeering. In total, Jacob Zuma faces 25 years behind bars because the racketeering charge that he faces carries a minimum sentence of 25 years behind bars. He could face also potential 15 years for corruption and fraud, and obviously tax evasion carry other sentences. But should he be convicted, any sentences that he is likely to face will be served concurrently, and so the 25-year jail term is really the largest that he potentially faces. Jacob Zuma's biggest difficulty is his complete lack of funding for his legal defense in the trial. It seems that his lawyers may understand that he's unlikely to get leave to appeal the dismissal of his permanent stay of prosecution, but at this point he simply cannot afford the multi-billion rand costs associated with going on trial. So it is expected that he will make multiple attempts to appeal this decision and attempt to raise funds in the interim. In addition to having his funds cut by the state and being ordered to pay back 16 million rand in legal costs already spent, he is currently battling to stop VBS liquidators from potentially taking his Nkandla homestead to secure a 7.3 million rand loan that he still owes VBS.
There is a problem with the arms deal in my view, and it's an issue I don't want to make a lot of comments about because there's an issue which is being investigated around me. But there is a problem. There is an allegation that there was an attempted bribe with Zuma involved of about 500,000 rand. And there is no evidence for it.